What happens when a franchise loses its cornerstone defensive superstar, but discovers two diamonds in the rough who might just fill that devastating void? The San Francisco 49ers are experiencing the ultimate test of organizational depth right now, and while the Nick Bosa injury has sent shockwaves through the Bay Area, there's a quietly brewing story that could transform this potential disaster into the most inspiring underdog tale of the 2025 season. Two rookies are stepping up in ways that nobody, and I mean nobody, saw coming. Their emergence isn't just about filling roster spots or providing decent depth. We're talking about game-changing performances that are making veteran coaches stop and take notice, plays that are literally deciding wins and losses, and the kind of raw talent that makes you believe in the magic of the NFL draft all over again. Chase Sr. from the San Francisco 49ers report has been tracking these developments closely, and what he's uncovered about this rookie class should have every 49ers fan feeling a whole lot better about their team's championship prospects despite the Bosa catastrophe. Let's start with the most shocking transformation story of the early season. Mykel Williams, the 11th overall pick, didn't just struggle in Week 1 against Seattle, he was practically invisible. Zero pressures, zero impact, and plenty of fans questioning whether the 49ers had whiffed on another first-round selection. But here's where this story gets absolutely wild. Over the past 2 weeks, Williams has completely flipped the script and emerged as one of the most dominant rookie pass rushers in the entire NFL. We're talking about a complete 180-degree transformation that's left opposing offensive coordinators scrambling to figure out how to handle this sudden monster rushing the passer. The numbers tell an incredible story of rapid development and explosive potential. Williams currently sits tied for second among all rookies in quarterback pressures, trailing only Abdul Carter, who leads with 11. But here's the kicker. All 9 of Williams' pressures have come in just the last 2 games against New Orleans and Arizona. Think about that for a moment. This rookie went from zero impact to being one of the most disruptive forces in the entire draft class in the span of 2 weeks. That's not gradual improvement. That's a volcanic eruption of talent that suggests Williams might be scratching the surface of something truly special. What makes Williams' emergence even more remarkable is the context surrounding his slow start. The rookie didn't play a single snap during the entire preseason due to injury concerns, meaning his Week 1 performance against Seattle was essentially his first real game experience at the NFL level. Chase Sr. perfectly captured this reality. He didn't play at all in the preseason. He was injured a lot the last couple of weeks of the preseason. And so that first game was kind of like a preseason game for him. This perspective completely reframes Williams' early struggles. Instead of viewing Week 1 as a red flag about his abilities, it becomes clear that he was simply working through the natural growing pains of adjusting to NFL speed and physicality without any preseason reps to prepare him. Even during that seemingly disappointing opener, Williams was making subtle but important contributions. He helped collapse pockets, pushed interior rushes, absorbed double teams on critical plays, and made his presence felt in ways that don't always show up on stat sheets, but veteran coaches notice immediately. The fact that he bounced back so dramatically over the following 2 games suggests this is a player with incredible mental toughness, rapid learning ability, and the kind of elite physical tools that translate quickly once the mental game catches up. One of the most exciting aspects of Williams' development is his positional flexibility that perfectly fits Robert Saleh's defensive scheme. The rookie has shown he can create pressure rushing from defensive end or kicking inside to defensive tackle, making him incredibly difficult for offensive coordinators to game plan against. This versatility becomes even more valuable when considering how Saleh utilized Nick Bosa before his injury. Bosa's ability to line up anywhere along the defensive front created constant confusion for opposing offenses, and Williams appears to possess similar flexibility that could make him a chess piece nightmare for years to come. Williams has also excelled as a run defender, which was one of his primary selling points coming out of college. The 49ers believed they were drafting an elite edge setter who would develop into a solid pass rusher over time. Instead, They appear to have found someone who's already elite against the run while rapidly developing into a legitimate pass-rushing threat. His 6 stops over the past 2 games demonstrate his ability to blow up running plays and create negative yardage situations, while his 9 pressures show he's becoming equally dangerous in obvious passing situations. While Williams has grabbed headlines with his pass-rushing explosion, Upton Stout has quietly become one of the most reliable and clutch performers in the entire 49ers secondary. His game-saving pass breakup against Arizona perfectly encapsulates everything that makes this rookie special. With the clock winding down and the Cardinals facing 3rd and long, Stout found himself in single coverage against Zay Jones on what could have been the game-deciding play. Jones initially made the catch, and for a split second, it looked like Arizona would pick up the first down, run out the clock, and steal a victory on the road. But Stout refused to quit on the play. He fought through the catch point, battled to the very end, and managed to dislodge the football just when it seemed like all hope was lost. That single play gave the 49ers the ball back, allowing Mykel Williams to lead the game-winning drive that ended with Eddie Pinheiro's clutch field goal. John Lynch's reaction to that play reveals everything about Stout's mentality. It wasn't looking really good against Arizona. We got them to that 3rd and 9. Upton Stout did what he's done since day 1 out here. Finished the play. It looked like they had a catch, but Upton has that fight mentality that he's going to go to the very end, and he got the ball out. What makes Stout's success even more impressive is his physical profile that many scouts probably questioned during the pre-draft process. At 5 feet 8 inches, he's considered undersized for an NFL cornerback, but his performance suggests that heart, technique, and football intelligence matter more than pure measurables. Stout led all defensive backs at the NFL Combine in bench press repetitions, demonstrating the kind of functional strength that translates directly to physical coverage and run support. His 4.3 to 4.4 speed gives him the wheels to stay with receivers downfield, while his tenacious mentality ensures he's always around the football, making plays. The combination of elite strength, good speed, and relentless competitiveness has made him an immediate contributor in multiple areas. He's been highly graded as a run defender despite his size, showing he can support in all phases of defensive play rather than being just a coverage specialist. This well-rounded skill set explains why he's earned significant playing time as a rookie and why coaches trust him in crucial game situations like the Cardinals' final drive. The emergence of Williams and Stout represents more than just individual success stories. It's evidence of a draft class that could provide the foundation for sustained championship contention. When you hit on multiple picks in a single draft, especially players who contribute immediately, it creates the kind of cost-controlled talent depth that championship teams require. The 49ers' ability to find impact players in both the first round and later rounds demonstrates the kind of comprehensive draft success that separates good organizations from great ones. Williams provides immediate pass rush help during the Bosa injury crisis, while Stout offers reliable coverage and clutch playmaking ability in the secondary. Both players also fit perfectly into the team's defensive scheme and culture. They've shown they can handle pressure situations, make plays when the game is on the line, and contribute across multiple defensive phases. That kind of versatility and reliability from rookie players is invaluable for any championship-caliber team. Chase Sr. touched on something important when discussing the youth movement and the youth energy that's become palpable around this 49ers team. There's something infectious about young players making big plays and contributing to wins, and it creates a positive momentum that veteran players feed off of. When rookies like Williams and Stout make game-changing plays, it raises the energy level of the entire roster. Veterans see these young players stepping up in crucial moments, and it reinforces the belief that this team has special depth and resilience that can overcome any adversity. This energy becomes particularly important when dealing with significant injuries like the Bosa situation. Instead of panicking or feeling like their season is derailed, the team can look at players like Williams stepping up in the pass rush and feel confident that they have the depth to remain competitive. The fact that these rookies are making plays in winning situations rather than just garbage time also demonstrates their mental toughness and readiness for the highest level of competition. Perhaps most importantly, the rapid development of Williams and Stout suggests the 49ers championship window might be expanding rather than closing despite key injuries and salary cap pressures. When you can find immediate contributors in the draft, it allows you to remain competitive while managing veteran contracts and maintaining financial flexibility. Williams' emergence as a legitimate pass rusher means the 49ers aren't completely dependent on making a major trade to replace Bosa's production. While they might still explore external options, having a first-round pick step up internally gives them negotiating leverage and reduces desperation in any potential deals. Stout's reliability in coverage means they have one less position to worry about as they navigate the rest of the season. Having a rookie who can make clutch plays in crucial moments is the kind of depth that championship teams require during long playoff runs. Both players also represent long-term building blocks who should only improve as they gain more experience and develop within the system. This suggests the 49ers are building something sustainable rather than just trying to maximize a short window. The Nick Bosa injury was supposed to derail the 49ers' championship aspirations, but the emergence of Mykel Williams and Upton Stout suggests this organization's future might be brighter than anyone imagined. When rookies step up and make game-changing plays, it reveals the kind of organizational depth and talent evaluation that separates contenders from pretenders. Which of these rookie revelations has impressed you more, Williams' explosive pass rush development or Stout's clutch defensive playmaking? Drop your thoughts below, and let's discuss how these young stars might shape the 49ers' championship pursuit for years to come.